Tony, he's Mike, and in our pursuit of the continued scholarly analysis of the films of Tom Fridley, we took it upon ourselves to watch 1988's Moving Target.
Then Toby Kellogg's been away from his family.
While I was gone, they moved.
He's being chased by the cops and hunted by the mob. And he's got to find his family before a killer does.
Where's my family?
Jason Bateman is a moving target Monday after Alf.
Starring Jason Bateman, Tom Skerritt, Tom Fridley, and Chynna Phillips, and a bunch of other people. We're going to get into that, but...
And yes, Chynna Phillips from Wilson Phillips,
yes.
that very same lady.
You hold on for one more day.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff, too. I didn't realize how prolific that woman was, but... you want to talk about the plot?
Yeah, really quickly here. So basically, we have Toby Kellogg, who's Jason, played by Jason Bateman. He has a band, but he needs to find a replacement keyboard player while he goes off to band camp.
You're going to Interlochen?
Yeah, my dad says it's a parent's obligation to send his kid away for training if he sees some talent. Yeah, right. He just wants to get rid of you for the summer.
And so, music camp, band camp. It's f***ing band camp.
It's band camp, so it's technically it's classical music camp, but it's band camp.
It's band camp. So anyways, he finds Chynna Phillips, and at first the band's kind of reluctant to have her join the group, but he twists her arm, and so he joins the group. So he goes to band camp, and while he's there, Tom Skerritt gets contacted by some government agency. I forgot who it is.
I think it's the FBI.
Who are you people?
Justice Department.
Yeah, not positive though. But
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so like, hey, you're in some shit. Your company is doing some dealings with the mob, I think is what it is.
Yeah,
and so
shady.
You got to go in protective custody.
I really would like to have you meet my friends.
I wish I could, but I'm sorry I can't, Arthur.
Some other time, perhaps.
Yeah, thanks.
So anyway, while he's at camp, he gets a paper seeing that his band
Bazooka
is blowing up. Pardon the pun.
News from home. You're a hit.
And he's kind of angry about this because this chick is taking his place. His band's doing great without him. So
he hops on the first garbage truck out of camp.
Man, now that's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
Yeah, out of fucking town, goes back to town, finds the house is empty.
Guess who's home?
And shenanigans ensue.
Okay. I'm just gonna say I did some homework on this one. Jason Bateman, who is Justine Bateman's brother.
Hi, I'm Jason Bateman.
I'm Justine Bateman, and we have a lot in common.
Besides our name.
He had a hit TV series at the time, which started off as Valerie.
Life is such a sweet insanity. The more you learn, the less you know. Day by day, reaching out along.
And then it became Valerie's Family.
Sweet insanity. The more you learn, the less you know. In the heart of every family, there's a love that starts by
Valerie Harper left, and then it became the Hogan Family.
The more you learn, the less you know.
And he kind of became the lead on that show, him and Sandy Duncan. And it's a terrible show, but it did make Jason Bateman a household name.
Yes.
Rightly or wrongly. But he decided he needed to get out of that. He wanted to sink his teeth into a much juicier role.
That's him. Mr. Dobbins. Mr. Dobbins.
He knows where they are, doesn't he? Where's my family?
Where's my family?
So he decided to sign on for Moving Target, and I'm not going to say that he was wrong to do it. I'm going to say they were wrong to cast him.
He's an unlikable douche in this thing.
Yes.
Nice. Don't you think you and Mom could have at least left a forwarding number?
Yes,
but I don't know if that's so much him because he actually comes off as like a smug D-bag.
Yes, he's
in
written
everything
that
he's
way.
in.
It's the script.
Right, but still, even naturally, Jason Bateman, he comes off as a smug D-bag.
Oh, yeah. He's got a type of character that he's really great at playing.
Yeah.
And if you've seen him in Ozark, he's phenomenal in that. If you've seen him in Bad Words, he's incredible in that. He plays the likable douchebag to a T.
You're an asshole, that's all.
That's a child.
Yes, and I'm sure he's heard even worse from you.
I don't speak like that in front of him.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, that's right. So why don't you take your potty mouth, go locate your preteen son, and stuff him back up that old blown out sweat sock of a vagina and scoot off to whatever shit-kicking town you came from. Can you do that for me?
This was boot camp for those roles, because 1988 he still had, you know, Drakkar Noir and baggy Cosby-style sweaters and a jean jacket with the sleeves rolled up, and he was looking for that apple to bite into. And I just want to say this. So it would kick off with that opening scene, and he's just sitting on the floor, and the band is jamming out. And you got Chynna Phillips, and she's working that keyboard like crazy, and I'm like going, well, what exactly is his role in the band? Is he like the manager or
That's what I was
what?
thinking too. It's like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I was confused by that.
And Chynna Phillips is killing it.
Yeah.
And then they're walking, all right, we're going to let you know about that, blah, 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 because they got a big gig coming up in a few weeks, and he's going to be gone at band camp, and so they need a replacement keyboardist. And they're walking out, and he's talking to the guys, and they're all like, no, man, she's a chick.
No way. Well, don't sugarcoat it, Jeff. What do you really think? Guys, she's a replacement, and it's only for 8 weeks.
Man, for one thing, she's a chick. For another thing, it's like trying to replace Steve Perry from Journey with, like, Stevie Nicks. Weak.
Wait, and I'm like, the name of your group is Bazooka. It's not Sausage Party, okay? so having an attractive woman on keyboards is exactly what this group needs, because the rest of you, except for Tom Fridley, whose rugged handsomeness just outshines everything, the rest of you are some homely sons of bitches.
Come on, all those in favor of making her part of the band, say aye. All those not in favor.
Especially the drummer. There's a reason that they put cymbals in front of that face, because it looked like a Shar-Pei had sex with a Z Cavaricci lying at merry-go-round and spat out a drummer.
Out. Yeah. Do I look buff or what? Yeah, forget this, man.
And that is how that. But anyway, so Tom Skerritt, how he's in this is still beyond me, because this is after Top Gun. He was a thing. This is after Alien. This is after so many phenomenal
I
roles.
get that, but still, there's a difference between a working actor and an A-list actor.
Yeah, but he's Tom Skerritt. This is after.
He's a working actor. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, he's in some beloved roles, but he's a minor character in all of these films. So it's not like Tom Skerritt's like this great f***ing find or
This
anything
is after
like that.
Up in Smoke.
What you looking at, man?
Oh, nothing. I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking at his neck, man.
I'm just saying.
My question is how they got Tom Fridley for this.
well-
I mean, really is what it boils down to. Let's be honest.
let's get down to it. Tom Fridley is quite possibly, and I mean this sincerely, the best part of this damn movie.
Man, I get the guy a drink and he disappeared.
Toby Kellogg's here?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Which one is it?
There's a guy in a yellow jacket. Find him yourself.
Darrin.
No, he's not actually. And I'm sorry, Tom. Jack Wagner is the best part of this movie as the villain.
Okay,
as the hitman.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
He's by far the most charismatic. He's got the most to do. He's the only person whose role makes any sense in this movie.
Yeah, it's me. So why don't you stay put? There's somebody I think you might want to meet.
And he's got enough cool factor to pull it off, even when he's obviously the oldest motherfucker in a teenage party.
What a shame! Why didn't have parties like this when I was your age?
Oh, hey, you want to come in?
I guess somebody has to chaperone this thing, huh?
Absolutely.
He somehow makes it work.
I was going to say, in 1988, even through 1988, so look, the 80s were a whole different time. But a dude that old being at a party with high schoolers, it's still seen as creepy. But yeah, he somehow managed to kind of pull it off. And I'm not saying that it's, go out and hang out at high school parties or anything, quite the contrary. But I'm just saying he didn't seem so weird out of place that you're all like, ooh, perv.
Right, yeah, he wasn't going around trying to like mac on 16-year-old girls or anything like that.
They were almost 18.
Hey, you guys ever hear of a kid named Toby Kellogg?
Yeah, Toby's a maniac.
I've heard that.
But he's actually really good in his role when he actually does kill the drummer. When he whacks the drummer who had it coming, it's kind of great how he leads him out. He's like, he's got his car and it's a super cool car. He's like, hey, you buy, I'll fly, I'll go buy beer, because it's a high school party and beer is the order of the day.
Just how it covered, huh?
Cover what?
They're running out of beer in there. I buy, you fly, huh?
Listen, bud, I'd like to help you out, but I gotta see if my friend's okay. Well, I'll fly if you let me drive your car.
Oh, so I get to buy the beer and you get to steal my car.
Man, just ride shotgun and let me show you how to drive that thing.
But, what was it, a Maserati or what was it? It was...
It's supposed to be a Ferrari, but it's obviously a kit car.
Okay, but yeah, anyway, so he gets him in the car, they drive off to the hills, nothing weird or about that. He lets the kid drive and gets him out, and then he's like, where's Jason Bateman? And oh, that's not me, because he was told that the kid in the yellow jacket was the guy he was looking for.
So
And he took the yellow jacket back from Jason Bateman, and he got Bateman switched right into an early grave.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Put that thing away. What is this, man? What is, man? Come on, the joke is over. Would you put that thing away?
Don't worry about it, Jeff. You won't feel a thing, I promise.
Come on, man. You're making me nervous here.
Shh. Just look at the view. You know, kid, life goes on.
Yeah. So it wasn't where's Jason Bateman. He thought he was Jason Bateman.
Or whatever his character's name is. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
It doesn't matter. So yeah, long and short of this one, just to wrap the fucking plot up, basically Toby, through his actions, puts his family in danger, gets his best friend killed, causes all this bullshit. If he's just stayed in camp like a smart person, not been a jealous, insecure douche.
Hey, I hope you're not thinking what I hope you're not thinking.
Want to bet?
You can't just walk out of here.
Watch me.
Everything would have been fine. But no, he didn't. Yeah. So because of his actions, his family's in danger. He goes through all this bullshit to find them. His dad ends up getting shot, but it's just a flesh wound.
Tom Skerritt will live.
Yeah. Jack Wagner gets shot up, and that's the end of that.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell was the point of this movie? Like, legitimately, who thought that making this for network television was a good idea? Number one. Number two, I get why Jason Bateman's in it. I do. I understand why he would choose to do this film as far as career path goes on this one. But this just seems like so much effort went into a film that was never really going to go anywhere, because it was going to be aired as the Thursday night movie of the week on ABC, and that was all that was ever going to come of it.
Right?
And we both have movies coming out.
Right, mine's Moving Target. It's on Monday on NBC. When's yours on?
Well, it's not on NBC, but it certainly is satisfying. It's in the theaters.
It's not like,
but that's all it is. It's just a promotional vehicle for the Hogan family. Because it aired like the day before or whatever.
Or day after,
so they're promoting this movie for weeks. Jason Bateman, star of the Hogan family, is going to be moving target, along with Jack Wagner, Tom Fridley.
Tom Skerritt.
Yeah, poor Tom Fridley. severely underutilized.
Yes.
He's got a handful of lines in this movie,
but they're delivered with such gusto.
Yes, they are.
Don't stop. That was nice. You know, the cops are looking for you. When? They showed up at the party.
They said that you weren't in any trouble, but they wouldn't tell us why they wanted you.
They are.
This legitimately deserves to be in the pantheon of Tom Fridley films. I'm kind of glad we watched it.
I think you're being really generous, but go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say, you know what? Tom Fridley is the ultimate, like, tertiary character in a film.
Probably got lucky. I'm gonna bail.
Yeah, me too. I have to go to work in the morning.
Don't go. No, really, I must. You meant her.
He never gets the starring role. And the one movie that he did get a starring role, a big part in, that had Sam Jones in it, and it was an abomination that was butchered for network TV that I had to go buy the DVD on so that I could actually see it in its purest uncut form.
But, Hard Vice.
Yes, Hard Vice. This, however, was never going to have an R-rated cut of the film. That's problem number one. Problem number two, Chynna Phillips' character is too kind. She's too nice. Because Jason Bateman, Toby Kellogg is a douche. He's absolutely a douche. And she's swooping in to help them keep their date on their band.
Easy on Megan, huh? It's not her fault she's a chick.
Yeah. She's okay.
Don't let this guy push you around.
No, I won't.
She's like patching him up when she works at the vet. I mean, she works with puppies.
Okay, that's good. You're all done.
Yeah?
Did I miss anything?
No.
I know that look. Puppies use it when they're trying to hide something.
How can you not love this woman? And then she left this shithole California, neighborhood, and then went on to Colorado and filmed Hold On for One More Day with her sister and her hot redheaded friend.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
And all was right with the world. And then Harold and Kumar came along and was like, that song's a bop. Don't let anybody tell you different. And all of that because Tom Fridley cares.
This is great. I've never driven a house before. I like this. This is great.
And I think that's really what's important here. This is a film that demonstrates that Tom Fridley doesn't need the spotlight. He deserves the spotlight.
He does. And just to kind of recap the scholar works of Tom Fridley. My favorite is man, this is gonna be tough now because Friday the 13th Part 6 will always be near and dear to my heart.
Absolutely.
Hey, Nikki, what are you doing back there? Taking a dump?
Because that death in the RV is just... but then again, his straight up savagery in Summer Camp Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
And how he gets savaged in the end is... But then again, his appearance in
Hard Vice?
No, the Mall Massacre movie.
Eric's Revenge. Eric's Revenge. Yes, Phantom of the Mall.
Yes,
Eric's Revenge.
Yes, he plays such a great D-bag in that movie.
Look, if you know of any Tom Fridley movies that we haven't watched yet, throw them down in the comments because we're happy to watch them. But you better make damn good and sure that Tom Fridley's actually in them. We were cheated last week, and I have a hole in my heart, and it can only be filled by Tom Fridley. I'm going to say this. I'm going to tentatively recommend this film because it's entertaining in a weird way.
Boy, talk about antisocial.
You know, if Burmeister was my kid and this was my house, I'd beat the living crud out of her.
It's not like funny or ha-ha or so awful it's bad. It's kind of like one of those, you watch it and you scratch your head and go, I don't know why they made it, but they made it, and I don't know how to feel about that, but...
It is not a recommend for me. I'm sorry. As much as I love you, Tom Fridley, and then you're actually in this movie, no, it doesn't get a pass.
Look, at the end of the day, I think we're in agreement that Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, is the most recommendable Tom Fridley film.
No.
No? Really?
No. I gotta go Friday 13th Part 6.
Look, here's a story. These are called Indian markers, okay? Let's just say you have a chief, right? And he dumps his squaw or his wife or whatever, and he decides, hey, I'm gonna pick up with another one, I'm gonna take off with her. So he takes off, leaving his son with the mother, and all of a sudden, a week or two later, the son wants to catch up with his dad, right? He wants to learn how to shoot a bow, stuff, kill buffalo, whatever these guys do.
Which we've done review for all 3 of those movies, so here is Friday 13th Part 6. Here will be Eric's Revenge, Phantom of the Mall, and then here will be Hard Vice. So
Hard Vice, just trust me on this. If you watch Hard Vice, buy the DVD. Do not watch it on Tubi or Freevee because it's butchered. It is not uncut Tom Fridley, and you need it pure because Tom Fridley really put some effort into that film, and he deserves your attention. Is there anything else?
No. We love you, Tom Fridley.
We really do, and we love you guys, and we will catch you next time.